Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where today I want to talk a little bit about an article that's recently been posted by Cultbox, featuring an interview of David Tennant explaining some of his involvement in the 60th anniversary and why he is apparently not, in fact, the next Doctor. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button, I'd be ever so grateful. We are just about 40 subscribers away from 15,600, so if you could hit that subscribe button, it'd be very much appreciated. Also, go follow me on Twitter if you don't already, as I post my regular Doctor Who opinions over there. But with that said, let's get into the video. So as stated earlier, it says Doctor Who David Tennant enigmatically denies he is the next Doctor. David Tennant has quashed any rumours he portrays the 10th Doctor, regenerated as the 14th Doctor in Doctor Who's 60th anniversary special, according to the Sunday Times. So yeah, this was posted by the Sunday Times, and then Cultbox here have collated the information for us. Cultbox, a great resource for Doctor Who news. In the interview, Tennant gives an ambitious, puzzling quote interpreted by the Sunday Times as a denial that he portrays the 14th incarnation of the Doctor. So here's the interesting thing here. It's been interpreted by the Sunday Times as confirmation that he's not the 14th Doctor, not as basically confirmed confirmation that he's not the 14th Doctor, if that makes sense. Which might sound like a weird discrepancy to make, but I think interpretation can come into this quite heavily when you read what he says. So it says, Ncuti Gatwa will be the next Doctor Who, and that's about as much as I'm prepared to say. This quote is open to interpretation in many ways. The prevailing rumour is that an incarnation played by Tennant will function as a bridge between the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, and the 14th Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa. One of the more plausible rumours put forward by Sherman and Russell T Davies in Doctor Who magazine is that Tennant's 60th anniversary Doctor incarnation is an illusion created by an old enemy. And then obviously there's the quote from Russell T Davies from Doctor Who magazine that says, a mysteriously forgotten excursion for the TARDIS between Planet the Union and Sontaran stratagem, or maybe a multiverse thing. They're all the rage these days. Maybe this is the Doctor from Universe 557 set to collide with our own. Then again, maybe it's just this return is so impossible that it's actually an intricate illusion created by an old enemy of the Doctor's. Or maybe an old enemy of Donna's. Nerys! Of course. I wouldn't give that away in Doctor Who magazine, would I? So yeah, basically he gives a bunch of, different answers which we read before. So yeah, this is an interesting one because I've seen a lot of people basically use this as kind of confirmation that, oh, it's obviously he's not playing the next Doctor, he won't regenerate from Jodie. And to be honest, if that was the case, this is the answer I would give. Ncuti Gatwa's the next Doctor. I'm not saying any more than that. And even then, it's vague enough to the point where you could say, yeah, Tennant's not playing the 14th Doctor, but he could very much play an incarnation between the 13th Doctor and 14th Doctor. Because you wouldn't necessarily call John Hurt's War Doctor the 9th Doctor, even though technically within the continuity that is what he is. So to me, this is kind of a non-answer. It doesn't really say much of anything. I know a lot of people have taken this as confirmation that he's not going to be regenerated from Jodie. I don't think there's enough evidence to imply that that's the case. And I just think, especially given the fact that we've seen Tennant with Jodie's TARDIS and in a new costume, to me, it looks like he's a separate incarnation from Tennant. I don't think it's just a past story like Russell sort of teased with the being between Planet the Union and Sontaran stratagem. I think one of the more likely possibilities is the idea that it's an illusion by the Toymaker. I could see him having some level of involvement over this regeneration and why it looks like this. I still think, though, that Jodie will regenerate into David Tennant, making him technically the 14th Doctor, but they'll probably give him some name like the In-Between Doctor, or the Forgotten Doctor, or the, I don't know, the Nostalgic Doctor, or the Familiar Face Doctor, or something like that, or the Bridge Doctor, as was most commonly sort of speculated. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you think David Tennant will be playing the 14th Doctor, the Bridge Doctor, the 10th Doctor? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you later.